I will say off the top of my bat that I don't think Falcon is a good secondary character in general. For a lot of the same reasons you don't really want a secondary kin. It's like, a lot of the technicality of the character is not entirely obvious, but his punish game in general is very unforgiving. And he's often just a very unforgiving character in general. So in order for you to compensate for that unforgivingness, you have to have enough experience with him to where you don't really make the mistakes that are going to get you eaten alive. As long as you do that, he's completely fine, but he also doesn't really destroy any notable characters. Like, he goes even-ish with plenty, but he doesn't, like, solidly beat any, like, good characters. So because of that, you'd probably be better off picking up someone with a more polarizing matchup spread. Like, Falcon's matchup spread for the most part is pretty balanced. Thank you, Rickson, by the way, for resubscribing Tier 1 for 4 months now. Well, hello to you as well. Although if they do buff Falcon, it would be sad that I wouldn't be able to use it at Evo. But on the bright side, if things don't go well at Evo, I'll be like, who cares? Let me just go farm money matches on the new patch. Bye! Toba Dabs, I think the matchup is slightly Snake's favor, personally. It's not that bad for Falcon, though. Thank you, Yellow Jello, for cheering with 30 bits, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, you lost neutral ones? Prepare to die. Almost got him. K-roll buffs? All for it. Character needs help. Falcon just annihilates heavies. That's one of the reasons that if Leon beats MK Leo at Evo and I make it through the rest of my bracket to reach what would be MK Leo and I play Leon instead, I'm very confident that I would win that. Falcon solidly wins the matchup. Like, as long as I play well, I should be fine. It'd be that way. Major Spuds, I want top 8. But to be honest, if they buff Falcon in the next patch, I'd be happy with pretty much anything. Apparently, if the new patch comes out before August 6th, which is basically guaranteed, then it will be at SmashCon. That's the deadline that the TO has set. Yep, Super SmashCon will be the first 4.0 Super Major, most likely. And it will be sick. Dude, if Falcon gets big buffs, then SmashCon's gonna be amazing for me. Probably. Either way, thank you, Spankers Q, for resubscribing Tier 1 for 3 months now. Either way, good games, it was fun. Toxic Waste, the only character I think is getting touched for sure is Joker, funnily enough. I'm fairly confident Arson's gonna get nerfed a little bit. Beyond that, who really knows? Watch them buff Snake again for some reason. Watch it happen. Watch them buff up tilt. I think take a knee to pay respects to our fallen comrade. Ooh! Poor man.
Falcon win.
Falcon? I think so. Oh! Nice. Nice! Ugh. Speaking of the stuffed crust, did you guys know that Reggie Fils-Aimé, the old Nintendo president, might literally be responsible for the invention of the cheese stuffed crust pizza? I'm not joking. God bless Reggie. Fun fact, before he worked in Nintendo, he was actually a marketing person with Pizza Hut. And you know when he just happened to be working with Pizza Hut? He was with Pizza Hut, and he was someone who was working on PR and marketing ideas with Pizza Hut. Immediately in the midst of them coming up with this cheese stuffed crust pizza and popularizing it. You might literally be able to give credit to the invention of that to Reggie Fils-Aimé. Thank you, Reggie. His body was ready for stuffed crust, but what we didn't know was that ours was too. Like, my bracket path, if I remember correctly, is the biggest name in my path is MKLeo, Noah Skalberg. But my path is, I have like 6 or 7 matches with people I don't recognize. And then I have Flo, the best Roy in Europe, into Myron, into Gluttony, into Cosmos, into MKLeo. And if I win all 5 of those, then I'm in Winter Semis top 8. I have to win all of those just to make top 8. It's gonna be hard, but I tend to do my best when there's the most on the line, so we'll see. Cosmos is the player I'm by far the most worried about go commit high jump, honestly. I'm confident I can beat Gluttony, but I'm gonna have to play really good. Like, obviously he's an amazing player, but I'm really comfortable in that matchup. So, and because I'm really comfortable in the matchup, it's just a matter of him outplaying me or me outplaying him. He's an amazing player, but I know I have it in me to beat him, so... It's still crazy to me that EVO is, by a large margin, the biggest Smash tournament of all time. Like, it's not even close. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also super exciting. Hopefully nab it, hopefully. Either way, I don't think there's going to be a 0 in this game either. I think one of the reasons we ended up having 0 the way he was is... I think one of the main reasons he was as consistent was because in Smash 4, he was ledge trapping effectively several months before everyone else was. And effective ledge trapping in that game just can carry you so far. It did... He was basically playing a part of the game that no one else was for a really long time. And of course it was during the time that he was getting his streak. Like, obviously everything else as a player was amazing, but then when you have that as like... as an ace in the hole, that's enough to push it over the top and make it to where it works like that. I hope they get a TV deal for EVO this year. Can you imagine if they have a... if like EVO top 8 for Smash is on ESPN? God bless. Especially if I make top 8 during that. As much as I love EE's commentary, I don't think EVO or EVO would be the right choice for top 8 for that. I feel like you would want people that are the most esports of our commentators. As far as our like top commentators go, his are by far the most grassroots one. And I mean that in the best way possible. But at the same time, having more traditionally professional casters would probably be really good for EVO. Like, I know they had Vicky for, which EVO was it? The one that Salem won that was on ESPN? Vicky would probably be solid since she has a since she has one of the most professional styles. D1 would be great. Coney would be amazing. Vicky and D1 would probably be really solid for Evo. Give the right kind of impression to people who are seeing it for the first time. Yeah, Vicky and D1 would probably be a really solid duo. If they were gonna tri-cast though, who would be the third? Hungerbox would be a solid choice. Alpharad? Actually, when I heard what little I heard of Alpharad's commentary at Low Tier City 6, I liked a lot. I'm not sure if top 8 is the right stage for him, but I do think having him at Evo commentary would be great. Coney, D1, Vicky? That sounds rock solid to me. What about me commentating? I feel like my commentary has value, but I'm not exactly sure that it'd be the kind of value that they'd be looking for that. My goal is to have arguably the most informative commentary when it comes to just learning about high-level interactions and the nature of the psychological warfare between all these different little things. Stuff like that, and why matchups fundamentally work the way they do. Like, my commentary is all about theory and just stuff like that. I feel like if you're not trying to learn and you just want to be entertained, you might not necessarily like my commentary that much. It's not very colorful or anything like that. My cats are fantastic. Life is good. If they buff Falcon in the ways I want, life will be even better.